I'm on Amazon, and as creepy as puppets can be, finger puppets have so much more potential. If these were parts for making a doll, it wouldn't be so bad, but they're finger puppets. It's just a disembodied squirrel head and legs stuck on somebody's fingers. This doesn't look like a product that should be on Amazon. It looks like a serial killer's practice session. If I ever meet you, and you have these, and the squirrel pops its head up to look around, I'm going to have to ask you to explain yourself.
I swear that thing is coming for my eyes.
I'm on AliExpress, and here's a water gun for the kids to play with in the backyard. Not out in public, because apart from the colors, it looks just like a real gun. And it doesn't have the big orange tip that they put on toy guns, so that they scream, "I'm not a real gun." I wouldn't even want them in the front yard with this, lest some random passerby misunderstand. A website should not be selling something like this. Explain yourself, AliExpress.
It just takes one Karen.
On Amazon, this is listed as a wall sculpture. Just hang it on your wall, like that's a normal thing to do. Most people want home decor that looks nice, not creepy, conjoined, screaming in pain, waiting for sweet release, sharing eyeballs all the way to the bottom of the uncanny valley, and digging a hole faces hanging on their wall, judging them. If you're selling this, if you're buying this, if you're hanging this on the wall for the world to see, the English language doesn't have the words necessary for you to explain yourself.
Don't make that face at me. Or that one. Or that one.
I'm on Amazon, and I know not everybody has a smartphone. I know that newspapers and magazines are pretty much dead media, but for $1 more, you could get the latest Uncle John's bathroom reader and learn some trivia rather than playing golf on your toilet rug. And as it's not made clear that this is machine washable, I'm going to need the manufacturer to explain themselves.
You're gonna be putting on the yellow instead of the green.
Do you have the backbone to have this in your house? It's unscented, which is fine. I wouldn't know the smell of cerebrospinal fluid anyway. It's also made of soy. I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere. All that being said, if you're selling a spine candle in a classy box like this, I'm going to have to ask you to explain yourself.
Soy wax melts at a relatively low temperature. No, still can't find the joke.
I'm on Yasuke Simulator, and it stands as a stark reminder that I'm not that great at video games. But don't worry, the game has wonderful words of encouragement when you fail a task.
Try again. You are samurai.
You can clearly see the quality of this game. So if you're playing any other Yasuke Simulator, I'm going to have to ask you to explain yourself.
Quadruple A versus quadruple day production cycle.
Remember Momo, the terrifyingly creepy sculpture by Japanese artist Keisuke Iso? It terrified the internet. It inspired a TikTok challenge. And now, I'm on Amazon, and you can get a mask of Momo. To be fair, the lower quality actually makes it less creepy than the original, but it's still creepy enough. So if you're the kind of person who would wear this, knowing all the people out there that were traumatized by the very appearance of Momo, I'm going to have to ask you to explain yourself.
Every time I open my recordings folder, this thing is staring back at me.
So I'm on Amazon, and if you haven't seen these before, They are piggy banks with nightmarish faces on them. The surface is made of silicone, and there's a motor that causes the mouth to open and close. They come in all different colors. Look at this one. It wants to eat your soul. There are videos out there of these things actually eating coins. I'm not going to put that footage here because I don't want to give anybody nightmares. If you want to go looking for it, that's fine by me. But I may ask you to explain yourself.
Is this a gift for children, or are the children a gift for it?
The internet is made of cats. So there are a lot of cat-themed products online. Lots of people would buy this cat-shaped candle and never light it, just keeping it as a decoration. But this candle is meant to be lit. It's meant to be melted down, because inside is a metal skeleton that slowly emerges from the sagging wax. If you're on Amazon selling prototype cat Terminators, I'm going to have to ask you to explain yourself.
What kind of sadistic?
This is sold on Amazon as Sunny the Happy Blobfish. This is not a happy blobfish. This is a happy blobfish, just swimming around the depths of the ocean, eating, pooping, and making more blobfish. This is a dead blobfish that has exploded from being snatched from the crushing depths to the surface at a high rate of speed. So if you're still going around saying, this is cute, I'm going to need you to explain yourself.
Live fast, die young, and leave a good-looking corpse. The blobfish did none of these.
What did they do to my boy? Sans the Skeleton is one of the most beloved characters from Undertale, so it was inevitable that he would see some bootleg merchandise. But this realistic take on the character combines good quality with a distinct lack of understanding of the source material. Someone needs to explain themselves.
It is Sans, right?
Annabelle, Chucky, the Cabbage Patch Kids. Dolls can be creepy enough when they are whole, complete, as their maker intended. Disembodied doll parts are another level of creepy entirely. Perhaps it's the uncanny valley. Perhaps it's the destruction and display of something that should be associated with the innocence of childhood. Whatever it is, if you sell baby doll heads in a mesh bag like it was some serial killer's personal collection, I'm going to have to ask you to explain yourself.
I wouldn't want to be caught with a bag of baby doll heads.
Wait, was Thang a hermit crab kind of thing? You know, Thang from the Addams Family? So that was my first thought. But then I noticed this hand crab has 6 fingers and no thumb. So this isn't a hand, it's just a collection of fingers in a shell. If you have an opinion on which one is creepier, I'd like for you to explain yourself.
That's either a really little chair or a really bad Photoshop.